What's up, guys? Welcome to another lesson that I learned. One thing that I learned after the fact was that I was love bombed, and I didn't know it. I didn't know what love bombing was, and I'm being very transparent with this whole thing that I'm doing. I remember when he told me that he liked me and he was ready to get married and he wanted to settle down. And we had that first conversation. By day 2, he said, "Oh, I love you." Literally the next day. And I said to him, "You don't love me. You can't love me. You don't know me." And he was like, "No, I love you. I want to marry you." I said, "No, you don't love me." I said, "You don't know me enough to love me." I said, "I could be a monster." I actually said that to him. And then he said, "You're not a monster in Jesus' name." And I said, "Okay, why do you love me?" My people, guess what he said? He said, "Because love is divine." Why did I think that was romantic? Why did my brain interpret that as romantic? Remember, I had told you guys that I had put him on a spiritual pedestal because I saw him as this really, guy that loved the Lord, that could pray, that was in ministry, that had been on missions. He loves missions, which is something that I'm really passionate about. I've also been on mission trips and, mission conferences. So I saw that, wow, this is a child of God. So for him to say something like love is divine, it felt so spiritual. It felt so spiritual, but held no weight. It meant nothing to me. Like my brain, I don't know why I saw it as romantic. And I fell for it. Fast forward to a couple of months later, August, my birthday. We were on Clubhouse. The club had planned to do a birthday for me on Clubhouse. And everybody was to dedicate a song to me and then say some words, kind words to me. Guess the song this guy dedicated to me. This is so funny. If Pastor Lawrence sees this guy dedicated, "You are my obsession. You are my desire. You are my obsession. You are," Pastor Law, your song. And it was weird. The song you're dedicating to me is an obsession song. It was weird. In retrospect, even one of my friends from Clubhouse was like, "Why did he choose that song? Is there something going on? Why would a guy pick that kind of song to dedicate to you?" So it was like there was a concentrated effort to try to get me. And I didn't know. I innocently just thought, wow, this Christian guy, he loves God. Look at the kind of Christian song he's picking. "You are my obsession." And he's using it to be romancing me, like he's using it to be If a person comes to you out of nowhere and just says they love you, you need to think again and ask again and ask questions, because you just might be getting love bombed. I didn't know that that's what was happening to me until later on. I'm saying all of this because I know that there are many people that are like me out there that see certain gestures as, oh, romantic, oh, sweet, oh, kind, but really aren't. There is no substance to it. It was like very early on, obsessive behavior. There were things that were just not right early on. I wish I knew. I'm telling you that these are some of the patterns and signs and things you need to look out for when you're dating somebody. Ladies, be careful. Don't let the guy come and just blow a smoke screen in your face and you fall yakata and say, "Yes, I will marry you." Because the same way, as quickly as all those things happen, as quickly as it happened, it could also quickly not be right. Am I saying that people don't meet and fall in love and marry, quick. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. After all, my mentor, Mr. Nnamdi Oboli, met his wife. They got engaged in 2 weeks, and I think they got married in 2 months. It happens. However, take your time. Pray. Study their behavior. Study their character. See, the fact that me and this person had been friends on Clubhouse didn't mean that I knew the person. I only knew who he was presenting on Clubhouse. It was when I started to come close and I started to get to know him one-on-one that I started to see the real person. Now, this real person, other people on Clubhouse didn't see. Everybody that's a part of Cool Christian Corner will probably say that this guy was such a nice guy, such a sweet guy, because that's who he presented to all of us. But I saw, as I got closer, get closer. Click the link in my bio to get your copy of the Godly Dating Boundaries Workbook, now available